What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Vechain here and it does look as though it has completed that full A, B, C correction that a lot of people have been looking for. Obviously it looks as though we're forming up somewhat like we did here in reality. As you can see with this big descending wedge, and it looks as though we are forming somewhat of a wedge again. For Vechain we've obviously got our resistance looking something like this. And then we've got our support looking something like this as well. And you can see quite clearly what's going on here. Let me just change these to our structure lines so you can see a bit more clearly what's going on. So you can see we're forming up fairly similarly to how we did here with this line as well. Maybe you could say it's looking more something like that with a bit of a steeper trend line. And you can see within this structure here, we have performed that A, B, C correction like this, and now we're basically coming to the upside, aren't we? Looking essentially for that, basically that bounce to the upside, aren't we? And you know, it looks as though we are getting currently rejected in and around that level. We have had a really nice bounce to the upside over the past day or so for Vechain, having a bounce of around, what is this, 20%? Currently trading in and around that 10-cent level, which is a very key level, but it looks as though it may have been flipped into resistance for now, so it'll remain to be seen how that plays out exactly. You can see here if we just drop our Fibonacci retracement levels in, you can see they're being fairly well respected here. We did come down, you know, into this area of structure that we did talk about previously. Basically into this area here, where there is, in our opinion, a good amount of structure and support. As you can see, we did come down onto this area at around 10 cents before, onto that 038. We chopped it up underneath the 050, trying to break it, but we couldn't, so we rolled over. We lost the 038, and we come down to our next level, which is essentially the swing low of this, you know, area of structure here. And there is a good amount of support, we would say, in this area. You can see chopping it sideways, having that fake out, chopping it sideways, and then coming back and retesting this area before continuation is, you know, completely normal in bull markets. And as we said, as we continue to get closer and closer to the bottom of this this macro channel here, every time that we get close to the bottom of this channel, we do get a decent bounce to the upside. As you can see here, obviously this is a massive bounce. Here as well, and here as well. So the more oversold that we get, and the closer we do get to the bottom of this macro channel, the more chance of us having that bounce to the upside. And you can see we've almost tapped into being oversold here. And you know, the momentum to the downside has been increasing, but we do strongly think, I mean, especially when you look at the 1 hourly time frame, we've had plenty of bullish divergences. I mean, there's a massive bullish divergence here, as you can see. And also we've got our momentum to the upside increasing on our hourly time frame, showing that we potentially got the bottom in here. And you can see we're currently getting rejected in and around that resistance level. You can see we've been rejected all the way down. And it looks as though, you know, potentially we could roll over and retest some support before having another go at this. But, you know, it looks as though, you know, we're retesting our 20 moving average and potentially the 55 along with this previous area of structure on our hourly time frame. And if we do break this resistance, we're probably going to be looking at a nice bounce for Vechain, as well as a lot of other cryptos, because there are a lot of cryptos that are forming up like this. So it remains to be seen what's going to happen, but we are bullish long term on Vechain. The short term obviously difficult to predict, but we would say as we get more oversold, the more chance of that bounce to the upside is getting more and more likely in our opinion. So we're just taking a look at short-term price predictions then. If we do roll over again, we're obviously, you know, coming back down towards this area of structure at the bottom of this wedge and then trying for another break to the upside, probably coming down to around maybe 9 cents, or at the lowest we would say around 8 cents at the bottom of the macro channel, getting oversold there and then getting that really big bounce to the upside. And then if we do break out of this level here, our next target, we've got around 11 cents, getting back above our EMAs as well. And then basically coming back up through our fib levels, the 050 at 12 cents and the 618 at around 15 cents as well. And then as we keep saying, we do think 50 cents to $1 for Vechain by the end of the bull run is very, very likely, which is around a 5 or 10x from the current price. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.